Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna be on the third leg of my West African tour. If you missed the previous video, I'm gonna put the link in the description below. I'm gonna be moving from Ghana to Togo by bus, so stay tuned. From Accra to Togo by bus, you're gonna want to go to Tudu terminal. It's not very far from the city center. There are buses there that go directly to Lomé, but you have to be there early enough or call for a booking in advance. The mistake we made was that we didn't make any inquiries as to whether the bus would be available at any time of day. So by the time we were getting to the terminal, we were told that the last bus had left at 2 p.m. and the next one is gonna come late in the night. But I felt like it was something they were just trying to get people to pay more cash than they were supposed to pay, because we ended up paying double for someone to secure our seats. But anyway, we made it past the border. There was a taxi, like there are several taxis waiting right after you cross the border, so it wasn't hectic to find one, and you still need to speak to them in French, so I was able to get us a taxi to our booking. This time we used booking.com for our hotel. It was a nice beachfront hotel, very calm, very traditional looking. You can feel the coastal vibe once you get there. From the border to our hotel booking, it was about 10 minutes. It wasn't really far, plus Togo is a very small country and Lomé itself is a very small city, so it's easy to get by. Another challenge I had in Togo was that I had bought a global eSIM that wasn't working there. Then I opted for a local eSIM that also wasn't working, so I had to rely heavily on hotel Wi-Fi, and anywhere I went I just needed Wi-Fi because there was nothing I could use my phone with. And you need I feel like lacking an internet connection forces you to have human interactions with people, because then without my phone you can't order a taxi, which means you have to converse with the locals, negotiate your fare. Yeah, so it was an interesting experience being away from the internet, and this was a few days to Christmas. Day 2, we decided to visit Palais de Lomé. Palais de Lomé is their former, presidential palace. It was moved to a different location. So this is an older one that has been converted to some form of a museum. So they have depictions of art and whatnot. But before we got there, we were told that we had to pay in cash. Just like most of the other West African countries, they don't accept card payments, so you have to have cash in hand. At the entrance, there is an entrance fee, which is about 20,000 francs for foreigners. And I think it is higher for people who are not nationals of ECOWAS. It's just that the guy at the gate was assuming that I was Ghanaian, so give me an ECOWAS rate, but it is definitely higher for foreigners. Yeah. One of the things I realized about Togo is that it is a country with a very rich history. It's just that they're not very loud about it. Like, they have good original furniture, good original fabric. You may see fabric out here that is originally Togolese, but think that it is Ghanaian or Nigerian. Just because I feel like Ghana and Nigeria have done a really good job with their marketing, Togo is a bit on the quiet side. So you have to visit the country to understand the origin of their culture, their traditions, their fashion. Yeah. When you get to Palais de Lomé, you'll be given a tour guide who's gonna explain everything that is within the building. They are bilingual, so they speak both English and French. He explained to me that the table I'm looking at is a depiction of the slave trade, and the lines in the middle were representative of the 54 African countries, but in the middle there is a white line which represents the white man, which he explained that the artist who made it understands that white people are the 55th country of Africa, because whatever you do, they're just there. And then there is also a section of music, there is a section of fabric. An interesting story I heard about the fabric is that the women who made the fabric that is in this museum were the first millionaires in Togo, which made them able to buy the first Mercedes Benz in Togo. So the first German machines in Togo were owned by women. That's why they were given the name Nana Benz. How cool is that? So the thing with the palace is that it's all depictions of art of what people imagine the old times to be. So in this case, this is a depiction of what the artist imagines clubbing and partying in the 60s was like. It was really cool because the room is soundproof and it has all these disco lights. There is a collection of music. There are headphones that you can listen to. It also had it's kind of a live experience that you get a full immersion in, and they were not trying to get you to hurry through the experience. So it was a really nice experience for me. So this day was just spent on Palais de Lomé, a really good place, and apparently the president had a view of the sea and a really beautiful park right outside the palace. Yeah, so that was that. And after that, we took a bike to go and get some souvenirs at the artisanal village where they sell the fridge magnets. There are some art pieces that I bought. This is basically where I got all my souvenirs from.
So instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that.
And then we ended the day at Marcelo Beach. Marcelo Beach was right next to our hotel, the place where we were staying. So it was, that a place that gives you FOMO, because the only reason we ended up going to Marcelo Beach was because the night before we could hear the music from the other side. So we thought, why not go for lunch/dinner on this other side? Then we get there, it was just underwhelming. First of all, it was too crowded. the service took too long, but the food was good and there was a live band, so not all bad. After Marcelo Beach, my friend went to sleep. I decided I'm not gonna sleep that early, and we still had the next day to chill. So, and we still had AFCON going on, so I decided to have a drink, have some food. As I had the local liquor, I asked specifically for local liquor because there is no way I'm going to a foreign country and still drink alcohol that I'm used to. So I asked what they had available, and the guy actually served me some local Togolese drink, which was basically just it's like local Jägermeister. It tasted like Jägermeister because it was fermented dates and a mixture of some wines, but it was really strong and really good. And then the last part of my tour is I felt like Togo and basically all the West African countries are more open towards sexuality, because we went to even the place where I was getting souvenirs, there were just key holders and everything shaped like I don't want YouTube to censor me, but you get what I mean. This like this last image in the video, like they are less conservative on matters sexuality. But anyway, Togo was fun. Come with me on the fourth leg of my tour. We're gonna be moving from Togo to Benin.